eventually they got to the banquet hall, where they met a very friendly fellow, the Demon Lord of Gluttony,
Dave.
whom they decided to name Dave.
Was that what we named him?
Yes.
Yes, you named him Dave.
Wanted to make sure.
Strangely enough, he was not hostile towards them, but he was very open for conversation and gave them a lot of intel. One thing that the party found out was that there were actually 7 new demon lords that have come about, created by some unknown entity to play this game, where the last one alive will be the victor. After he informs them that every time one of them dies, the rest get stronger, the party decided to try to find a way to get him out without killing him. While it definitely was an entertaining and adventurous series of events to try to get him out, unfortunately, when Dave started using up his magic, he kind of became a bit mindless. What has resulted from that is the death, or seeming death, of Dave and the awakening of his true form. And that is where we left off last session. Gentlemen, roll initiative.
Unfortunately, that was an 8.
I think that's a 9.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah,
Initiative is a stat, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
10. Take that.
And oh boy. I have an 18.
Oh, ooh, go Bill.
It's okay, it's good for us to say. Bill can charge it.
I mean, I'm a paladin. That's kind of my job.
Now, where are you on this board? You're
I'm-
Mickey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
My name is Steamboat Billy.
Really?
No.
I can't actually see where I am. Okay, there it is.
You are right here.
Good to know.
They had 10, 13.
Yeah, the problem is, I'm like right next to him.
Yep.
It was worth it, though, for the gravy boat.
We can pull this.
Okay, so
So there's
have you guys heard of Mario?
Like, if you guys just get on either side and go, and just throw me.
I'm sorry, I should have been a little more prepared with all of their,
Oh, don't worry. I think we are very prepared.
We've already...
We have a plan.
Yeah. You want some of these dice as well? They might help you with your rolls. You roll a bunch at the same time.
Okay. $25 to 20. I imagine no one's going to have that. 20 to 15.
18.
18. All right. 10 to 15.
10.
You have 10?
Yep.
All right.
I think I didn't roll that earlier. Jeez.
I'm glad I used up all of my luck right at the start of the session.
Hey, crit or miss.
I'm just getting it out early in the campaign. If I get all of my bad luck at the start, later on, it'll be good, right?
Yep. Yes, we call it a juice purge.
Also, Ellie wants
All
me
right.
to tell you guys the lettuce is good for you.
I will eat some lettuce if you...
5 to 10.
9.
Sean, hand me the lettuce.
Chase, what was yours again?
18.
18. Oh, right. Okay. Oh,
I
shoot,
used to eat
that's
this
what
all
I
the time,
forgot.
so...
Yeah.
All right. So, do you still need to figure everything out on your end?
No, we have a plan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First person is Bill.
All right. Well, I cannot believe my eyes, for my dear friend Dave, who was before me just seconds ago, has turned into this beast.
Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention. Those things on those fins, those are his eyes.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah, not teeth. He's got a round mouth with a bunch of sharp teeth, but all those yellow dots are his eyes.
So the teeth were a lie.
The teeth were not a lie. He still has a bunch of teeth right there.
like
I
they're
have
in
a
the
bunch of
wrong
teeth,
place.
bunch of teeth too. It doesn't make them special.
All right.
All right, so I am going to heft my great axe that was previously on my back. I shall avenge the man I once knew for about 2 hours.
I just put them face up. Or
Not the mutilated.
Listen, at some point it's got to go. You know we can't keep this up. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll just kind of hang back here if I can't reach him right now. Make him come to me.
okay. So that's your turn.
That's really all I can do.
All right. Next is
Are we going with this?
We'll give it a try.
this guard, who's gonna run in to see what's going on. Bill, what's going on? Ew. I don't know. That thing just came out of him. Do we shoot? So that's going to be his turn. Next is Dave.
I like that we're still going with Dave.
Hey, it was a great name.
Dave of
He
Gluttony.
seems like a Dave.
So anyway,
No offense to any Daves out there.
all right. So Dave is gonna turn to seeing you charging at him. He's gonna turn and move 1, 2, 15 feet. And he is gonna attack you with his claw. Does 20 hit you?
20 to hit.
What do you think?
Probably.
I think that I believed in you up until a moment ago.
Because I don't have much of what they call dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's 0.
So is mine.
Alright.
Ooh, I have 2.
So you take
You are the dex of the party.
6 slashing damage.
All right.
And then he's gonna bite at you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. And that is going to be...
Man, she's really serious about this.
8 damage.
Excellent.
Okay. And that's going to be his turn.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
are there 2 days, or is that like?
That's just his
That's
corpse.
his body.
Okay, so that's old Dave.
That's old Dave.
We got new Dave.
We got new Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, old Dave is not going to be moving around.
That was Dave. This is Dave.
Does Dave look like he could still be alive?
No. His entire belly is just...
Okay.
Alright. Phil, he's kind of just frozen in fright. Next is Elias.
Okay, so I'm still over there. Dave's dead body is there. This thing is coming after Bill. What's the table doing at this point?
Well, it's cracked right in the middle, but it's just sitting there.
What about the food?
The food is starting to kind of gray and crumble because the gravy dish is no longer serving.
Okay.
It's no longer channeling the magic through it.
Okay. Does that include all like the extra food we have in our pockets?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did you really want to eat that stuff anyway?
I didn't say what I was going to do with it.
Throw the cheese.
That was kind of what I was thinking of doing with it. And he has one little minion next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use the command spell. I'm going to point at the thing that crawled out of Dave. And then I'm going to point at the little guy. And say, hey, Dave! Eat!
Alright, what is the saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the phase 1. Look at the phase 2. Okay, he fails.
Yes! So his next turn, he has to do what I say, essentially.
His next turn, he has to do what you say, yes. Do you do anything else?
Yeah, so I can still move, right?
Yeah.
And these are all 5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
5, 6. All right, I come over by you guys.
Okay.
It's like, you guys, I'm ready for the plan.
All right.
Which plan are we going with?
Operation Plumber.
Operation Plumber.
You guys have had
Do
a
you want
whole
me to jump?
2 weeks to plan something. And,
Oh, no, we played in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
As all great D&D games go.
Next is this Gluttony's turn. He's gonna move over here.
It's not going to get very far.
Well, he's not planning on getting very far. He's planning on going after Bill.
Bill!
All right. Where did I? Okay.
Mr. Bullet.
All right. So he's gonna claw at you. Where's the DC? Does a 13 hit?
13?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your armor class again?
I have 11.
Oh.
Get you some armor.
We can get me some better armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Hide in my shell.
Okay, so
Can you take guests?
I don't know at the moment.
that's
so I
6
have to-
slashing damage.
6?
Yeah.
Alright, excellent. I am now down to less than half HP.
Oh boy. Okay. And then next is Airden, the captain, the guard captain, and he's going to move in. What did I put? He was 30 feet, right? Captain Air. Yep, speed 30. So that's 1, 2. He's going to turn, see this monster. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna and he's going to look over at his two guys. Put him down! And if any of the minions, any of the small ones show up, take them out first. Focus on them. All right. Next is... Next is Bill's turn. I'm letting them finish their
I
thing.
am in the way of you doing anything else right now.
I could
He
just
can
attack
still...
normally for now.
He can still, like, cast spells around
bonus
you.
action?
but-
It's an action.
So it's an action, then you can't really
It's a
attack.
bonus to go out of it, but it's an action
Okay.
to do it. But
Um,
it makes it easy to do.
Maybe the plan... Maybe you should just take your action to go inside.
I was going to see if I can use my movement to try to jump on it and then use my action to do that, just to see if it'll like knock into him.
I mean,
Think
how
he's
tall
all
is this
chirpy?
thing
Yeah,
exactly?
how tall is he?
At this point, he's 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Are you jumping that high?
I don't know, because I have normal dexterity. Well, yeah. I
If
want to
you
do
have
an
normal
action.
dexterity, I would say you would be able to jump normally. I'm just a
Okay.
little surprised considering you're a tortoise.
So, I want to do something weird.
Okay.
I want to jump at him and then use my shell defense to go into my shell and smash into the side of him. It's an action to go into the shell, and I want to use my full... He's not 30 feet away from me, is he?
No. 5, 10, he's 15 feet away.
I just wanted to just sprint at him full speed, jump, and then go into shell defense.
Well, note that you would be landing on Bill if you did that.
So he's trying to land on Dave.
Yeah, I'm aiming for Dave. Like, it's okay if I, like, ricochet off to the side of him, but I want
Can
to...
you jump over 10 feet high?
I don't need to go onto his head, I just need to hit him.
Well, in that case, you'll be hitting his front and then falling on Bill.
I'll just do an L shape then.
Okay.
I have enough movement to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, if I go diagonally and then forward...
Are you wanting to go this way or this way?
So I could, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and, like, jump this way.
Oh, okay.
So, like, zigzag through and then just
So
basically shot put myself at him.
1, 2, 3.
Like, between the two.
4.
Not around. So going this,
Oh,
between the two, there's a
Oh.
square.
We are willing. We are willing.
1, 2.
There's also a free space between you guys.
Yeah, there is.
Fair enough.
And I have 30 feet of movement, so.
So that would be
Because
5, 10, 15. So you have 15 feet of movement left from where you're standing.
Yeah, and then so just go like this, and then here I have 10 foot movement left. I just want to jump at him and go into my shell.
All right, make a dexterity. I think a dexterity check. It would either be dexterity or strength.
And subtract
10.
that from...
It doesn't matter which one because they're both 10.
Okay,
But
so
I'm going into my shell. I just want to get his attention
36 from...
and land in front of him as his
Departing
target.
from 36.
So you rolled a 10.
21,
I'd
so
say that would
35,
be a
so
moderate
it's-
jump. You're not going to get on top of him, but you are going to hit him kind of in the front. What would the damage take be for?
DM.
Roll a d12.
Okay. I can see it. That's baby unconscious. 2.
Oh, okay. So he only takes 2 points of damage
And I land in front of him or on him?
Well, would,
in front of him.
would he add strength
Okay.
to that? Would he add strength
It's still-
to
I
that?
have no
Well,
strength.
Oh, okay.
he succeeded in hitting him with his dexterity, and his
Oh,
strength
that's fair,
and
that's
dexterity
fair.
were both 10s. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, most of my stats are 10. See?
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
My con, though.
okay. So next is Ael's turn. He's gonna step right here. Aim at Dave. He's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 feet away, which is still in range.
It's an action.
All right.
It's a spell like
And that is 15. Dave's AC. No, that's the phase 1. Where did I put the phase 2? There we are. Dave's AC is 10, so that hits. Alright. Where did... I'm losing track of my characters. There we go.
Also,
8.
Okay.
So that's 9 points of damage.
I'm gonna get behind you. So we got that going. And also, also, this is like a last case. Like if you fail to say,
Okay.
let's do this, you'll still be out. But
Next is Dave's turn. He gets hit by the crossbow bolt, but under the impulse of command, he looks over at the demon right next to him, turns, and bites down.
He's gonna heal, isn't he?
Looking out for my shell.
Oh! By the way, when you see the bolt go into him, it goes all the way through. Bite. Where did I put bite? There we are. D20 plus 4. That's a 7 plus 4 is 11. AC is 9, so that hits. That is 7. Alright. And when he sees that the demon is still... You said eat, right?
Yep.
When he sees that the demon is still there, he goes in for another bite. That hits.
Like, I know would be a hard sell.
He swallows the demon. You hear a as the demon is swallowed and eaten by Dave.
You just see a thumbs up kind of slightly poke out from my shell and then go back in.
Alright. So that guy's gone. Once Dave does that, he shakes his head, or what you could consider a head, then looks like one of his flaps with his like 6 eyes on it just flips over and looks at Elias.
You're welcome!
Next is Phil's turn. Phil's still kind of frozen in fright
Did he
after
skip my
what he
second
just...
turn?
Huh?
Did he skip my second turn?
I said Phil.
Did I?
I think you did. I'm pretty sure I went first.
Yeah, you did go first. I thought
I thought you did a second turn.
I didn't. Josh did his attack and then...
Oh yeah, and then...
Oops,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
It happens. Alright, so I am going to grab a hold of his shell. I'm going to start dragging him backwards. Drag him back.
That's not me.
No, that's me.
Oh, okay.
About this far.
Okay, remember you
I'm
do
willing.
have half movement.
Yep, so I only move like 15 feet, which
Yep.
is, I have 30 feet movement,
Yep.
so that's fine. And I'm going to jump up, and I am going to hit the shell as hard as I can, pushing it back at him.
Are you playing Mario Kart?
Let's go, bitch!
I am a willing creature. we discussed this.
Operation Plumber
all
is
right.
activated.
May?
Why did he go with Mario Kart?
There are a lot of shells.
That
flying
is
around in
true, yeah.
Mario
that-
Kart.
But it's just Mario thing.
Well, the thing is, Mario, well, those minions, or those things that have the Koopas,
Quips.
they aren't willing.
Well, this one is.
This one is, which is why I said Mario Kart.
Okay.
So make an attack on him.
Are you good if I hit you with my great axe?
Yeah, honestly, you might not even be able to hit me.
It would be better if I had a
Oh,
hammer than
I
an
think you
axe.
can hit me. I don't think you can do damage to me.
Well, that's the point,
I have
isn't
a
it?
hammer.
Well, he is prone, so you have advantage.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
I can take it.
You have advantage, but I also will ask for you to make a strength check afterwards to see how hard you hit him.
All right. Well, I'm glad I have advantage because one of my rolls was a natural 1. The other was a 22.
That just hits.
That
A little bit more than just hits.
Crit or miss, all at the
But not
same
by
time.
much.
Okay. Now make a strength check.
Okay. Well, that's a little rougher.
No,
That's a 6.
no!
I am willing.
You are willing. I'm not docking any points because
It's like willing
Like,
and enthusiastic.
if you weren't willing, there would be a whole disadvantage thing. Like he would not have gotten that advantage.
Okay.
But which would have been really bad considering he rolled a 1.
Well, I rolled the 1 as the second one, so.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the other way around.
Nah.
Okay.
All right.
So you rolled a 6.
Showing
So
up is also my damage roll.
so Tortileeni gets flung back and just stops right in front of him.
We're not playing Mario. We're playing ski. What's that?
This works out. I'm his target.
We're curling. That's what we're
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
I'll tank him, guys. I got this.
Do you want this
Okay.
next turn?
So yeah,
The dark side is...
let's see. We did that was Bill. We've already done Ale, Dave. Phil's frozen in fear. Now we go to Elias. Elias'
This is
turn.
my plan.
I don't think I'm the next person to get attacked. I think it's either going to be you or it's going to be Tortileeni.
I'm trying to get attacked.
One of the nice things about this whole thing is that you guys are closer to the microphone, so the people listening to this can hear you better than me.
Yeah. Excellent.
I'm sure that they would rather not.
Oh.
This is my plan to pop out and do that.
Okay.
Excellent.
Elias, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Okay.
Oh, actually. Oh, no, sorry. I'm just thinking.
Okay. One moment here. Real quick, can I see what you're going to do?
I'm going to pop out and do this to his face.
Okay, so you're exactly where you need to be.
Yes. I'm full. And I would say he wouldn't be able to hit me, but I'm going to pop out. But he still might not be able to.
Okay.
That's one of my good things, is my AC.
Okay. Hey, Jonathan, cantrips are bonus actions, right?
It depends on the cantrip.
Sacred Flame?
I believe that is a bonus action.
Excellent. Okay.
I can check real quick. But yeah, not all cantrips are bonus actions.
Okay. So, assuming you're going to let me do it.
What was it called again?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
So one where I light people on fire.
Evocation, damage, duration instantaneous, casting time 1 action. So I'm sorry, it was not a bonus action like I thought it was.
Okay.
So do you still want to do it?
1 second.
Okay.
Plan B.
It's kind of funny how the spellcaster is the one trying to be a tank right now.
Well, unfortunately, the paladin turns out to be a terrible tank who actually is not below half HP. He is at 1 HP because he forgot about all the damage he took last session.
So
Didn't you
I'm just
regain some health from the short rest?
When do we take a short rest again?
Right before you entered the manor.
Yeah.
I did not regain health for that.
Let's quickly have you regain some health from the short rest.
All right.
Yeah, probably just cap your max at whatever your max is minus what you took so far.
To help that, so I'm going to be moving right here, and then as I do it, I'm going to cast. Well, I don't know if cast is the right word. I'm going to use. I'm going to channel my divinity for the Balm of Peace.
Okay.
And essentially, everyone within 5 feet of where I move gains 2d6 plus my Wisdom modifier, which is 2.
2d6 health?
Yes.
Okay.
Temporary or just healed?
Nope, just heal.
Oh, I didn't take any damage this game so far.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm next to both you guys. So. Like this game or this session?
Roll for 2d6.
You're not taking any damage
He
yet?
has not
No,
taken
you only
any
need one.
damage yet.
Oh, that's true.
I also have a high AC too.
The only time
there
that
6
he's
in there?
been
There is.
directly attacked
So
was
it's
when that
Wow.
was when that
So
demon
13.
tried eating him while he was a boar, and it missed.
What was
It
that?
was quite boring.
So that's 10 plus
Oh
my
my
Wisdom
goodness.
modifier, which is
Oh, plus
3.
your.
I love
yeah,
puns.
okay. Yeah, sorry. Now my wisdom modifier is bad.
Ah. It's okay, we're good.
Okay.
That's my bad. Okay.
The paladin is no longer dying.
Every dice roll for healing.
So you healed yourself for the short rest then?
Oh, actually,
Okay.
sorry, 1 second. 1 second.
That's just one of my hit die, right?
You could roll as many as you have.
Oh yeah. But
So I think up to 2.
I guess yeah, it would be 2 at this
It's
point.
Yeah.
one per level.
Yeah, I would suggest using 2. Like,
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm
Boss fight.
Okay. Next. Oh, well, actually, that Gluttony demon is dead. So I'll just cross him out. Eridan is, well, he's seeing how crowded it's getting over here. So he's gonna
I
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, that. So he's gonna stop there.
Seeing how crowded it is, rushes it.
Well, he himself is a tank, so he's got to move in. Next is Bill's turn.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Wait, did I get my second turn?
You know. Wait, I didn't write you in here.
Oh.
What was your
9.
9? Okay, so it's actually Eridan would still be back here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's your turn. How did I?
So, being in front of the creature, realizing my plan worked flawlessly, I am going to emerge from my shell, look him in the eye, raise my hand, and then cast a poison mist in his face.
Okay.
For 16 to hit.
Well,
Like someone's watched, dude.
that hits.
For 10 poison damage.
Jeez.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to stare at him. Why'd you have to do it?
He just
You were having a good life, and everything was going well.
all his eyes just kind of focus down on you. Just the flap kind of closes in a little bit, and it like, yeah, 7 eyes on each flap, and they just all are looking down at you now. Well, actually, no. There's still one looking over at Elias.
Don't worry, I got this, guys.
Okay. Now it's Eridan's turn, and he's going to stop here. Next is Bill's turn.
all right. Well, clearly, Operation Plumber went off extremely flawed. And now, thanks to the healing that I forgot that I had, and our wonderful healer right here, I am back up to pretty decent health.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember, you can go at angles.
Yep.
We just start going around
So-
him.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. There is this little gap right here.
Yeah, but what I mean is that you could go from here to here.
You
Yeah.
made it to Dave.
So,
I still have an extra 5 feet even outside of that if I
Yeah.
wanted it.
okay.
And I'm just going to go at this properly. So I think my best bet with my axe is I'm just going to try to chop off one of these tendril things.
All right.
So
So you're making an intentional attack.
intentional attack.
Okay. Which tendril thing are you directly aiming at?
I guess the one that's kind of right in front of my face.
The arm that's raised up?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it roll at disadvantage or roll at higher AC when someone's making a targeted attack?
Higher AC,
Higher AC? Okay.
I believe.
Okay. We'll do the higher AC for now.
All right, so that's an 11, and then 17.
That hits. Damage?
Oh yeah, D12. Let's get that rolling real quick. That would be an 8 plus strength, which gives me 11.
All right.
Nice.
All right, note to self: I had my mods wrong right there. That would have been one less to attack, one less to hit. So 16 instead of 17.
That would have still hit.
Sweet. Okay, I need to fix that on my sheet. Yeah, I built this character originally for 3rd level, and then I realized, wait a second, this isn't 3rd level.
Well, you'll be
I
getting
am
3rd
just
level
dumb.
soon.
Well, I can't use those numbers yet, so sucks to be me.
Okay. Next is Ael's turn. So he's gonna load up. Oh wait. Hang on. Did you struck him with a melee attack?
Yes.
Make a strength save.
All right. Nat 20.
Okay. Well, you don't need to worry about that.
A total of 23.
I said you don't need to worry about that.
I'm telling you anyways. What are you going to do about it?
Ael is gonna reload his crossbow.
Well, that's what I'm going to do about it.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really have direct line of sight anymore because you're all crowding right there.
My hat is too tall.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Let's see it.
Yeah, half cover.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, nope, that is a miss. So yeah, you watch as the bolt just whizzes by him. Next is Dave's turn. Dave is looking at the three of you below him.
I'm just gonna taunt.
Here's the thing. You're in your shell, so you can't exactly resist.
I got out of my shell to use poison spray. It's a bonus action to leave.
Oh, okay. So you are out.
Yes, I
You're
am standing in front of him now.
You are standing in front of him. Okay.
Choreographed.
And I did have enough movement to stand up, in case you were wondering.
Okay. So he's gonna make a grapple check real quick.
Is it against my AC?
Yes. So, all right. So that's a 15 plus 2, so 17 to hit.
It just hits.
Okay. Strength.
I didn't think this through.
Remember, if he tries to eat you, get back in the shell.
Got it.
So he's grabbed a hold of you and tries to lift you up.
Oh, he's lifting me up. Okay. I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Oh, so you are willing when he's trying to lift you up.
Yes, I'm willing.
Strangely, he doesn't have much issue trying to lift you up. And then he holds you. Like, it still require him a bit of time to get you up because you are pretty heavy. He rolled a 5 on his strength. So he's holding you up, and he's looking down at Elias.
And his name is John Cena.
You said he rolled a 5 on the strength check?
Well, that was until you said that you were willing.
Oh, I'm willing in the sense that if he picks me up, I'm like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So he's
Yes.
like, if he had rolled higher and you, or if you weren't willing, he would have been
Okay.
Like, if you rolled higher and you weren't willing, he would have been picking you up.
I'm still willing.
Okay. If you rolled a natural 1... okay. So you're now... You're now like 10 feet off the ground.
Perfect.
Turtle.
Turtle power.
Next is Phil's turn.
Oh.
And Phil is... Well, it's getting a little crowded over here there, but he's still going to try to run in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's finally getting some confidence seeing the numbers over there. But that's his turn. Next is Elias.
Okay, so describe... You said he's held 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
What is
I'm on top
Dave
of
standing
that, right?
on?
Dave's not standing on anything. That's the base that I used for... like the mini base.
What I'm trying to ask is, does he have legs?
Oh, no, he doesn't have legs.
So what part of his body is touching the ground?
His belly.
His belly. Oh. Dang, he's huge. His belly. So from his belly stretched up to his arms in the air is 10 feet.
His belly from the way his head and like his arms raised up.
Yeah, what exactly call him
Like-
humanoid?
Okay.
I suppose, like, to be more accurate, Tortileeni would probably be like 12, 13 feet off the ground, but I said 10.
Shoot, it is. Okay.
I do like the 12 to 13.
But yeah, so he's got Tortileeni up above his head, and his head is at like the right above his head, and his head is the 10-foot height.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, he's a big guy.
Okay. Well, considering that both his arms are busy right now, and I have a warhammer, I'm gonna just aim right for his head and just
Okay.
for bludgeoning damage.
Uh,
Using two hands, it's gonna be 1d10 damage, assuming I can land the hit.
you said it's bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy crap! That's a
that-
one.
Boom. So you try to swing at his head, and you miss, and just shatter the stone floor. The stone tile right in front of him.
Ha! Die, floor!
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, next is Tortileeni's turn. So you're currently right over his head.
I'd like to wild shape.
He's still gonna have a hold of you if you.
Which is heavier? I would know this.
The shell would be heavier
Okay.
because that's like bone.
How far away am I from my nearest ally?
So he was behind. He was in front. I'd say probably about 15 feet.
Okay, I'm 15 feet from my nearest ally.
Yeah.
How many people are within 15 feet, and who are they?
Both of them.
He goes 5 more feet away. Okay.
There we go. I just hack him with the hammer. That's
Actually,
good.
no,
question.
because they're approximately you're 10 feet away from both of them.
Okay. Would I know if I'm heavier or a draft horse is heavier?
So how heavy is a draft horse? That's
Google!
that's those wagon horses, right?
I believe
Yes, with the
so.
Budweiser beer.
A draft horse would probably be heavier.
Good. It's a CR 1/4.
Between 1,400 and 2,000 pounds.
I'd like to wild shape into a draft horse on top of him while he's holding me
A
up.
1-ton weight is dropping on Dave's head.
How much did you say?
1,400 to 2,000 pounds.
This is why I was willing.
Okay.
I'd like to see just a smile go over Tortileeni's face as he looks down.
Roll falling damage.
What would you like me to roll?
What is the fall damage for...
Fall damage, if you're falling, it's a d6 per 10 feet.
D6
as a human, or like humanoid. That's the standard. I don't know how you want to do it with different size stuff. But
Well, D6 per 10 feet.
yes.
So he's 15 feet tall. He is kind of malleable, so let's say you fall 10 feet. So yeah, roll a...
It seems like he's gonna have a soft landing though.
But that's the
He's
damage.
going to
that
have
would-
a soft landing. I'm trying to calculate how much damage that would be to Dave.
Okay. So is it just 1d6?
If you're only falling 10 feet, it's just 1d6.
So it's a 2. But I also weigh a ton.
Yeah. So
Literally.
let's double that. And that would be 4 damage. And he's...
He'd be grappled or prone?
He wouldn't
or...
be grappled, but he might be considered prone right now.
Advantage on attacks!
So we said 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should go check that.
Great thinking, Tortileeni.
I don't think I even have a horse miniature on me. This is basically a horse, right?
Oh shoot!
You're close enough.
I forgot about his resistance.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to add some more to this.
What's his resistance do?
Piercing.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said that.
I'm sure
It's
we would have
about-
figured it out.
It's okay, my hooves are bludgeoning.
I did mention.
And my attacks are slashing.
Yep.
I mean, if I had not rolled an out 1, I would have had a good bludgeoning attack.
Okay. So that was Tortileeni's turn. So next is Airden, Captain Airden. He's gonna step here, and then. Oh shoot! I'm really gonna have to get some proper minis so that I don't have to use minifigures after. He's gonna take his great
I don't
axe.
want to hear any of your sass tonight.
He's going to take his great axe and slice at Dave. Alright. So...
Best part is after this, I could just carry us back.
Hey.
So if anyone's not conscious.
Alright. So that is a hit.
So if you turn into a bird, when you become a turtle dog?
Yes. Totally.
Alright, so that's 6 damage. Dave is starting to look kind of worn. Oh, I also need to make a strength saving throw.
Does he... Is any of the saves affected by the fact that the creature is now under me on the ground, laying there prone?
The strength saves that I keep on mentioning? No.
Okay.
Oh, but now that you mentioned that, that would have been advantage. Not a natural 20. Okay. So that was Airden's turn. Bill?
Bill. All right. So now that this guy is knocked a little prone, I am going to just go at him with everything I have.
Okay.
I have dice here.
Not aiming for anything in particular.
Remember, it's advantage.
Yep. That would be 15 plus 5 is 20.
Alright, that hits.
Is that 3 in there?
Yep. Alright, and that's going to be 9 damage.
Okay, and make a strength saving throw.
Inside. Okay, well the outside was 3, but the inside was 1.
So what weapon is it again?
A great axe.
As you swing your great axe in, you suddenly feel a pull,
Oh.
and the great axe slips out of your hand.
Gosh.
Well, that sucks. Alright, on to the next weapon.
Into Dave's belly.
I'm gonna get that back.
Okay. So next is Ale's turn, and he kind of... Huh? Wait a minute. How many rounds has this been?
4?
I should have...
I think it's 4.
I've had 3 turns, so I think this is the 4th.
Okay, yeah, never
I'm
mind.
near the end.
Never mind. You're right. So this will be the 5th round then?
I've had 3 turns.
Okay, so this is the 4th round. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I don't like the way you said that.
Alright, so Ale will move over here. Over here again. Shoot, that's probably still half cover, so... Oh, that doesn't hit. Okay, so you watch another bolt fly by. Okay. And, next is Dave's turn. So he's still holding you up. Oh, wait, no, you're on his back. As a horse. Never mind.
I'm staring him down from on top.
So he's gonna make a strength check.
Is it against mine, or
He's just trying to get you off of him.
what if I don't want to get off?
That's why he's making a strength
Okay.
check.
This is what Dave sees right now.
So he rolled a 4 plus 2, so 6. So he's not getting you off. So he's gonna look over at Bill and take a bite at him. That's a 9.
That's not gonna hit.
That's not gonna hit. Okay, so that's all Dave can do.
Just as much damage as this horse as I would as Tortileeni. Arguably, my statistics for damage is actually higher with the horse.
I think this is slowly becoming Journey to the West.
Okay. So next is Phil's turn. And Phil's kind of blocked off, so he's actually not really wanting to get in there right now. Elias,
Yes?
your turn.
Okay, and you said piercing damage is a bad idea, yes?
That would be metagaming, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we already
you-
saw a crossbow bolt go through him without doing any damage.
Oh, it
so-
did damage. It did small amount of damage.
Oh, okay.
But you saw it go into him and disappear.
Gotcha. Okay. So we got this guy in my way now, huh? There should be enough room to slip around the side, though, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've got a 5-foot space right next to him.
Yep. And it just...
Again, I'm gonna have to get some proper NPC minis for this.
Yeah, we got one of these too.
I put that thing away!
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for that.
I think
Okay.
I've also got a
So-
giant.
I'm gonna try this whole Warhammer thing again and attack him with it.
Okay.
So for a D10, overhanded blow like chopping firewood, except for bludgeoning. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Strength plus base attack.
Oh, strength?
Strength plus base attack rolls.
Your sub proficiency bonus, your strength is 0, so...
Oh yeah, proficiency bonus.
Is that? I forget how it works.
So that's, when you're taking a short rest, you can roll 2 8-sided dice.
Biggie.
Okay,
So that's not related to
Oh,
this.
never mind. Okay, does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Excellent. Okay. 1, 2, 8.
Okay, he is looking pretty bad.
Good.
All right. Next is Tortileeni's turn.
So you've seen how Donkey like smashed his hooves when he became a horse in Shrek 2? I'd like to do that to Dave. Just stomp him with my hooves.
That'll be like punching?
I have a hooves attack.
Oh, you have a hoop.
Yeah, it's just called hooves.
Nice.
I was just trying to think thematically how to work that in.
Okay.
And it's the same attack bonus as a Tortileeni. So that's
Wow.
a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Good horsey.
And it's 2d4 plus 4. So 1 plus 1 plus 4, so that's 6.
Get him.
This is a weird way to die.
I'm just like trotting on it.
It's like, oh gosh, not this again.
As Tortileeni stands up and starts clumping on him. Just you suddenly feel your hoof kind of go in, and Dave is. Your next hoof goes in.
We're trying to be friends, Dave.
And as his head falls forward, all of a sudden, this cacophony of stomach acid, food, all this stuff starts pouring out of him,
I'm gonna hold my breath.
including your great axe
Hey, I was wondering.
and a few bolts. Right. So you also notice like some forks and stuff. Like there's definitely a bunch of random stuff coming out of him, but most of it is either digested food or whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, he's dead now.
I'm just gonna trot off of him and like shake off my hooves and then trot around pretty happily around the room, just casually.
Yeah, whatever. Show off.
Show off.
I'm gonna grab my axe. I'm gonna go like wipe it with the tablecloth.
Okay.
It's a little disgusting.
So, as you guys are kind of backing off, like now, you guys got all this stuff on your shoes now because it just poured out of him. Like 3 weeks of three weeks of digested food just spilled out, and nonstop eating just spilled out. So it's like this whole mess has spread out all the way over here. Even Phil was able to back up in time to keep it from getting on his shoes, but the rest of you have it all over your stuff.
Hey, Phil, you still want some grapes?
No!
Good man. While we're at it, I'm going to go steal that gravy boat.
Okay. In that case...
Oh yeah, is there any other loot that's coming out of him that I can see?
No. All that's... Most of what he's been eating is food. So there's like some small silverwares that got caught up in it, but most of it is... there's no like special loot coming out of him.
Okay, no people yet?
You didn't eat any people.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
That was alright till the end. Or actually,
Yeah.
just saying that is just assuming you understand.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna pretend.
So now, your reward.
Oh, this is important. Oh,
What is it?
A lot of writing on the
it's
back.
the gravy boat. Whoa.
A little homebrewed item I made. You want to read it off?
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so this is called the Server of Delights. It's a very rare artifact. An artifact that can produce food and drink when imbued with magic. However, the kind of food produced varies between the type of magic used and the user's tastes. 1 use per day. Cantrip feeds 4, has +2 meals for each level used on it. Food disappears at sunrise. Dinner's on me, guys.
Hey.
Dave was using his demonic magic to channel and create stuff from that.
He was using so much food.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
Well, that worked out in our favor.
So what would have happened if we'd eaten the food?
You would have had to make a wisdom saving throw because the food that he was making from that had a curse that made it taste like the most delicious thing you had ever had.
Oh.
And you would have, if you had failed the wisdom saving throw, you would have been impulsed into doing nothing but eat until your next turn, where you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
But that's the thing only he could do, huh?
That's the thing only he could do because of his demonic magic.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Gotcha.
So
I
yeah,
think we didn't eat it.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't eat it, Phil.
why?
No reason.
Because it was obviously just a terrible idea. Look
Also,
at this.
so are you still right next to Dave?
Oh,
As you're
close enough, yeah.
As you're looking at his body, you kind of notice that in the places where you stomped your hooves, it kind of looks strangely dark. As you stick your hoof in it, it kind of disappears for a moment.
You stick my head in it.
You stick your head down.
If I die, I'll revert back. I'm sticking my head in to see what happens. I can hold my breath.
All you see is a dark void in front of you.
I'm gonna turn back. Just drop back to Tortileeni. Do I find anything?
No, you just see a dark void there. You stick your hand down. You don't touch the floor as you stick it down. It goes into the darkness.
Cool.
You guys got a rope?
I might.
How big is the hole?
I have an explorer's pack. Explorer's pack's got to have rope.
I mean, this is where one of your hooves stops, so it's probably like an arm width, but there's also like some places where
Looks
they
like I don't have rope.
slashed with their great axe. And if you take a look, you can actually see that.
Oh, you got a rope?
I have 50 feet of hempen rope. in my
Hey.
family's
If you
pack.
take a look at that same darkness is there too.
Okay. So when I stuck my face in there, I didn't see anything.
You didn't see, it's just a dark void.
I tie the rope to the nearby column.
I just want to grab one end of the rope and like tie it around my shell, make sure
Alright.
it's nice and tight. and I just want to see if I can spread the slash enough to jump in.
Okay,
And I'm going to immediately jump in.
you jump in.
I'm putting a lot of faith in that. I also can't wild shape anymore today.
It's like, nah, I only bought the rope like 100 years ago. Ah, fine.
It's hemp, it's good.
Yeah.
Not going to decay at all.
As you jump in, you just kind of start floating there. This is a strange feeling. All you see
I'm still
is
holding my
like
breath, by the way.
you're still holding your breath.
I can hold
okay.
it for up an hour.
You see like all these pin picks where like some like it's strange. You know that all the damage was kind of like in a more circular route, but all of them seem to be kind of coming from the same direction. But
Okay.
you only see that light. Everything else is just a dark void.
Wait, so you're
I'm
saying
gonna
he sees more
Take
than...
out a coin from my pocket
Okay.
and flick it off into the distance and see what happens.
Ding!
Does it keep going just endlessly?
It disappears into the darkness.
Okay, I'm going to pull myself out.
Okay.
And I'm going to reach my hand in and try to find the coin.
As you reach back in, you pull out the coin.
I am going to stuff all of this into my
Yeah.
shell.
Absolutely.
Note, he is still this giant 10-foot wide entity.
Wait, what?
Okay, okay.
I'm
going
going
to-
to just his stomach, like a
Yeah.
Kirby stomach.
I'm just going to cut sections of him off.
Okay.
That works.
And then I'm going to take that, throw a coin in there, just arbitrarily.
As you cut that piece off, you pick it up, and it doesn't have that darkness anymore, but when you bend it, you kind of notice that the middle part of it kind of distorts and darkens a little bit.
Okay.
You fold it in all the way, and it just is a dark void.
Okay. I'm just gonna start taking sections in case I screw this up later.
All right.
So I have a few attempts.
Make a survival check. Try.
16 plus survival.
Yeah.
Um.
And if any of you are proficient in survival, you're also welcome to help him.
That's non-natural 20.
Nope.
Non-natural 20. All right, you have no problem. How many sections do you make?
1, 2, 3. Let's make 5.
All right.
That way we can have one for
You-
any potential people that join our group.
You cut 5 2-foot square or 2-foot sections.
Get in the meat bag.
But
Everyone, get as much of this as you can.
as you're doing this, the guards are kind of looking at you weird. Like, what you doing?
Well, obviously, I'm helping you dispose of this. You don't want to be poisoned, do you? Did you see I sprayed poison on these, sir? No, I'm just kidding. There's just something weird here.
Okay.
And we're dealing with it.
Hey, you guys are the experts in this matter, I guess. So
Yeah, we are.
Have at it. Are you going to do something?
You can store stuff in it.
Wow. You're nice.
I'm going to just string it around into a little pouch.
Okay. It is still kind of slimy on the outside of the pouch because it is still his skin and flesh. It hasn't really been processed.
So about
We can go to a leather worker.
I have a spell called Druidcraft, right?
Oh, you're kidding.
I don't think that would work.
Oh.
So okay. I can create a harmless sensory effect such as falling leaves, blah blah blah, gentle breeze, faint odors, right?
Yeah.
The faint odor of
And I
skunk.
can also use it to sprout plants. So I'd like to take some of my seeds, just poke it in, and just slowly get flowers to start blooming, just so I have roots to keep it in place. And then I'm just gonna make an odor of fresh flowers on it.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of decorated and.
I'm
Okay.
making a bouquet bag, basically.
All right.
That smells nice.
I will let that. That sounds good. I really like that.
What's your favorite flower?
Do you
I'm
guys
asking they're
want
all going to be the exact same flowers,
Okay.
just because of the seeds I have.
My
but-
only other plan was to go to a leather worker in town to see what he could do about curing the outside. But
Oh yeah, let's grab more. There's plenty of them to go around. We can try that too.
okay,
And whatever's left over, we'll just sell.
sounds good to me.
There's one thing I want to test. Here, take this bag. Okay.
It's no longer squishy because of all the flowers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Everything. It is weird because, you can see the off coloration around the lip.
Mm-hmm.
You know that it is not processed leather, but he's done plenty to try to protect the outside so it's not messy anymore.
Okay.
I need you to put a coin in your bag. Just a cheapo coin.
He's like, yeah, look at me, just made money.
Or anything you don't want.
Sure, I will throw a coin into the bag.
Okay, I'll reach into my bag and see if they're connected to try to pull that coin out.
No.
Okay. I couldn't pull out your coin. I think these are just themselves.
Okay.
Should we... What should we do with the rest of this? Do you guys want to just sell it or give it
I
donated?
feel like
or...
we should. Honestly, we should probably try and cart as much of this back as we can. We've never
Yeah.
seen a demon lord before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be really valuable stuff.
Ooh,
If
can
only we
always
had a
sell-
horse.
I'm gonna cut out a.
Hey, I mean, as you're saying this, there is a wagon sitting outside of that hole that you guys made.
The cavalry arrives.
Well, they brought it over as soon as the wall blew up. So,
That makes sense.
Of course they did. Slackers.
Is Dave wearing any clothing?
I mean, original Dave is wearing clothing. The white shirt that he has underneath the black tux is just stained with his blood, and there you can see other organs inside of him. Like there's some intestines. Like they are huge.
Cool.
But the area where the stomach was is no longer there.
Are we able to get like the shirt or the jacket off?
You can try.
I'd like
actually-
to try.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to over a period of time be able to take that. There was no need to roll.
Okay, I got a 15
He's
anyway.
dead, so he's not resisting.
If we stuff all of the other stuff that was in his stomach into his shirt, it should be big enough to where we could just drag it, right?
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
Yeah, and between the three of us, I think, plus anyone who's going to help us, we could just cart it off and deal with it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So the captain comes up. So you're wanting to get all this stuff onto the cart then?
Yeah.
What should we do with the big body himself?
Probably burn it.
Yeah,
Like
that's safe.
In front of the entire town, so they know what happened.
Okay, we do have the town center, right? Occasionally we've done executions there, so we could probably do a bonfire there.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
Also, either clean up all that vomit or just burn the whole house down with it.
We're definitely going to be. We'll see what we can do. We're going to have some people taking a look at this. I think, try to figure out who to let know about all the landlords being dead.
All right, have fun with that.
You guys are you guys going to be staying around for a bit? I mean, it is still still nighttime.
Like, well, I don't see why not.
We can stay for the night.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotta make sure there's nothing left in this town.
nothing left of the town.
Nothing left in this town.
Okay. Well, as we mentioned before, the Taylor Inn is free for you to stay. So,
Appreciate it.
wait,
Cool.
was it free or how? I think it was.
Yes, you said free. You definitely said free.
I think it was free.
Thank you for your offer of a free
It's been
hotel.
2 sessions since I brought up Taylor Inn. So.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Oh, also, if we're going to bring that out, if we just wait like an hour, I can transform again and just like haul it all out if you don't want to.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys are waiting for another hour so that he recharges his wild shape.
Let's take a short rest.
Yep, heal up whatever damage you guys have taken. As you guys are sitting around, some more of the guards are showing up. They're starting to, try to take the corpses of the different lords and wealthy individuals, the neighbors in the wealthy that were surrounding this table, and try to place them in an orderly line. But that after a couple attempts, because of how decomposed these guys are, they just resorted to trying to find some sheets around the manor and covering them over. Eventually, one of the guards showed up with a maid. Captain, I found her. Found the head maid of this manor. Aiden, what happened here? Oh, Aiden, what happened here? Well, the Lord sent us home and said he would call for us. She sees all the bodies and all the sheets. She sees you wave at her, but she's kind of she doesn't reciprocate. She's just looking. What happened? She sees the dead body and the body that you've already kind of carved out.
I walk closer. If it makes you feel better, he probably died happy.
Moral of the story, don't take food from strangers. I think we've done our work here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take her aside and actually explain what was going on.
The captain of the guard will come with you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you guys explain to her what has happened, and the captain. Have you seen the mistress or their son around? They had gone on a trip over to Tenril. Tenril. Yeah. By the way, that's the capital and where you guys came from.
Okay.
Well, we're going back there ourselves tomorrow. If you give us their information, we could contact them.
Yeah.
You could also just come with us.
We have a bag for you.
Yeah. I can also make more.
Unfortunately, I should probably stay to tend to the manor. I can send one of the other maids with you.
It'll be a few days. Take your time.
Okay, thank you. I need to go sit down. She then walks out. One of the guards goes with her. Captain looks over at you. All right, well, thank you for your aid. If we have more need for you, we'll let you know. We'll probably be burning the body in either tomorrow night or the night after.
Have we established lodging yet?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
the inn that we stayed at last night.
Okay.
The
Well, actually,
free
you
one.
didn't get to stay at it yet because on your way to it was...
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
It's food time.
It's been a long day, boys.
All right. So you guys climb out of that hole. The wagon is probably like 3 feet below where the hole was, so it's kind of a step down. But once you get to it, you one of the guards is sitting at the head of the wagon. Where to?
The inn, I guess.
All right.
As we're leaving, I'm just like shoving out the flesh through the hole onto the cart.
Whoa!
Don't
What
worry, it's tools of war.
It's best if you don't think about it too much. Just believe you me.
Okay. That's a huge tux.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the blood out of that.
I think that's the least of our worries.
So you guys ride on over. Takes a little bit. The horse just trotting along. You get over to the inn. Guard climbs out. Okay.
I've just finished these for you guys here.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
This makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
I make it smell like honey.
I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse.
I make it smell like a skunk for like half a second, then turn it back into like flowers.
Okay. So yeah, the guard looks at you. Well, I guess for now, you guys will be keeping the cart. Do you guys have a cart of your own?
We not rented, but we hired one to get out here, right?
Yeah, so I guess we don't, but I guess I could push it.
If you're up to it, it's
Can I do it
cheaper.
for... Actually, for traveling, I can do it... only for a couple hours, I think. Let me check how long it lasts.
All right, so we should probably hire one then.
Yeah. I'm only able to do wild shape for an hour. For each one.
All right.
But I can, like... Do they have a horse on this cart right now, or...
I mean, the guards, their horse is still on the cart, though.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't need the wild shape then.
Yeah, but it is their cart, so
So we're gonna need to find another cart.
Yeah.
you might have to find another cart. But they're letting you keep that stuff on that cart for now.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'll probably sell one of these bags to a merchant to pay for the cart. Or see if they'll give us one.
All right.
What are you guys' thoughts?
Let's try not to sell one of these yet and just see how much a cart would cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys head up to into the inn. The place is kind of, it's a little bit of a mess. Like you see a couple people with their mops cleaning the floor. Some of the tables have been knocked over. You see a couple chairs tossed up against the wall that were smashed. Looks like they're trying to clean up the place. Oh, hi. Sorry if we aren't exactly open anymore right now. I'm sure you saw what was going on throughout the town.
Saw it. We fixed it.
Fixed it?
Yeah, it's all over.
Like, see? I
Well-
hold up the gruesome little bag of flesh.
I mean, technically,
well,
there's still
now
the
it looks like a
cleanup
bag
and-
of leaves that made of leaves. And
Oh. I'm sorry, lady. This was a lot grosser a couple minutes ago.
Oh, I've got this like tux set up right. I'm just imagining the blood's just starting to leak out.
You guys have no sense of decorum, do you?
I am adding to the decor. It's rustic.
For a second, I thought you were insulting my mugs.
Are you making the cider right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
But to answer your question, there was a whole fiasco at the manor. A lot of people died.
Which manor?
Which manor was it?
The Lord's Manor.
The Lord's Manor.
Oh, is he all right?
No.
Yeah, no. Him and his probably like dozen or so closest aides, I'm guessing.
Most of the nobility is dead.
There's a couple that lived.
There's going to be a power vacuum, so I suggest you figure your shit out pretty quick.
Are you familiar with the phrase, eat the rich?
On the bright side, we did get rid of, what was it, like a lord? What was his official
Demon
title?
Lord?
Yeah, Demon Lord.
We also got rid of a bunch of human lords. Actually, they did that themselves.
And the little imp things, the demons.
Yeah, they're...
So the demons are taken care of.
Oh yeah, that was the easiest part.
Oh, good. Wait, are you by chance from the Demon Hunting Guild?
We are.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah, we were told we'd get free lodging here.
yeah, that is part of the contract. Hang on.
We'll try not to be burdens on you. It looks like you've got a lot in your hands right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, do you have some pails I could use so I can rinse off some of this
There we are.
debris from the shirt?
Yeah, we might have something. Diana? Yes, ma'am? Could you get these gentlemen some pails and... Right?
Yeah, pails of water, basically, so I can clean off all the blood.
You hear that? Yeah, okay. This teen girl, Diana, right? No, I'm sorry, 26-year-old. Diana goes into the kitchen area. You hear some clinking, and then another door open. After a few minutes, she comes back in with a pail of water and sets it down. Do you need it hot or boiled or?
A bit warm would probably do best, so I can still grab it.
Okay.
And if you have a rag, that'd be helpful. I'm just gonna like clean off all the blood and then.
We'll try. The kitchen became quite a mess when the demons pillaged it. So
That makes sense.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Understand. I can find something.
yeah. Dad. Yeah. How's the kitchen looking? We got the guests. I thought we were closing. They're demon hunters. Oh.
We're special.
Okay. Well.
Arguably, like elite demon hunters.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we aren't really prepped for serving food, but they just want water boiled. Okay, well, bring it in. One moment. She takes it into the kitchen.
Do you want me to separate it in the water for some tea or anything?
Sure.
Okay, we'll boil some a little bit hotter, and we'll make some tea first, and then what's left we'll use to clean.
You just sound like a guy who knows your tea.
I do know a bit about tea.
Do we have tea?
I'll see if we have
I'm
any.
a druid. I have tea.
Yeah, I trust the
Oh,
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
You're a druid.
Oh, yes.
One moment. I might have something to ask a favor of you.
Oh, of course. Always willing to help.
She goes in.
That's not ominous at all.
Comes back out, and she has a small handful of tea leaves. This is all the tea leaves we have left. If you are able to use this, and
We're just going to make it grow.
thank you. This will help a bit.
I haven't stopped. Don't worry.
Diana? Yeah, Mom? Bowl!
I'll do it for a few minutes. I'm going to make sure they're nice and stocked up on tea.
Thank you. All right, so as they are gathering the tea leaves that you are making, the husband comes out. He's wait, no. I'm sorry, I'm getting my characters confused.
Keep it simple.
Actually, no, never mind.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So Chuck is cook as well. Okay. So yeah, Chuck comes out with the pan and sets it down. There's water boiling, and do you make tea out of it? Do you
Yes,
have cups for it?
I don't have cups. I'll ask if they have cups. I don't have cups or anything, but if you have some, I'm happy to make tea for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'll make.
Thank you.
I'll get like a pot separate. I'll just like make a big batch, and then I'll have this separate batch for.
Yeah, thank you. And the lady of the inn, she goes in and eventually comes back out with three teacups.
Awesome. Do you have more so I can give you guys some tea as well?
Oh, did I say 3? 6.
Six,
Sorry.
okay.
6 teacups.
I'm gonna make the tea, and then I'm gonna add a bit of like the druid craft for a little bit of honey and like a what kind of it's like a pine tree smell, pine tree and honey that comes off of it.
Okay.
So it's a difference in smell and taste when they're enjoying it.
So as after you make the tea, they set up a table for you, put the chairs around it, and the wife sits down with you while their daughter and the husband go back to work. The daughter continues cleaning, and the husband goes back into the kitchen. So thank you very much for helping us. We were once again hit pretty hard. Most of our food supply and most of our ale have been completely either taken or ruined. So we're going. It's going to be hitting us hard, I think. Hopefully the farms weren't hit too much. But
I think it might have left you maybe a cow or two. Maybe.
there were hundreds of cattle out there. Are you saying that the demons hit them that hard?
The demons were looking for nothing that were looking for anything that was edible.
I'm pretty sure
Cows
you
are very edible, in
ate
fact.
half of your entire livestock in like an hour or two.
Oh.
So I don't think you got all of it, but you got a lot of it.
She takes her tea and
And by the way, I mean for the city, not just here.
we've got contracts with like 3 of the farms out there, so we'll see how many of them are, or how badly those 3 were hit. We'll probably be my husband Chuck will probably be heading out to check in with them tomorrow. As she's saying this, someone else runs in. Taylor, what happened? Larry, could you help Chuck out real quick? Yeah.
Is Chuck cooking a wagon?
He's cleaning the kitchen. Yeah. So Larry goes in to join Chuck. Apple cider.
Also, thank you for making cider. It's delicious.
No problem.
Okay. So you said that many of the Lord and many of the wealthy were dead?
Very
Very dead.
How long ago?
A few weeks.
Yeah, longer than we'd like to admit.
Well, judging by the color of the vomit, probably a couple weeks ago.
No,
Yeah, they were barely recognizable. Like, they were just like mounds of flesh, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be either a really great time here or it's going to be a really bad time here, and I'm not sure which yet.
Did you like the ruler and his people?
He was fair. He not exactly friendly, but
How old's his son?
where did I put that note card?
Huh? Who were their surviving members?
There was... I don't remember exactly.
For the Lord's Manor, the the servants were sent out, and his wife and son were out of town.
Wife and son, okay.
I think Harold's son was like 6, 8 years old.
Okay, yeah, this place is absolutely
Yeah.
going to be corrupt in the next 5 years.
The wife, though, is she nice? Does she know what she's doing?
Yeah, she's a lovely lady.
Alright, that's something.
That's
That's something.
good. She's probably your new ruler.
Yeah, she actually came from the elven city of... Oh, shoot, I forgot the name of it. I forgot to write down. From the elven nation up north.
What kind of elves?
Forest elves.
Ha!
Some really lovely individuals.
Lame.
You-
Oh, no, sorry. Never mind. Cool.
Are your people not on good terms then?
Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
We're just cooler.
Okay. I mean, I guess you guys did, your people did get the blessing of the goddess. So.
Yes.
Well. Anyway, again, thank you very much for taking care of the demons and saving whatever is left of this town. Again, free lodging, of course, as per the contract, and we'll even provide you free meals in the morning.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I think we should treat you to breakfast.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's...
We are not cooking this thing.
What was that?
We are not cooking Dave.
Iggy, calm down.
Okay.
What about the gravy?
Gravy.
Gravy?
That feels a little questionable to me, if I'm being honest with you. Wasn't that thing running off of Dave's power?
It was, but it can run off my power now. Or if we want like really good tea, it can run off his power.
Honestly, I think I'd have some
I'm gonna watch you guys before I eat anything from that.
I mean,
Okay.
honestly, I've probably eaten more questionable things in my life.
More questionable than cursed food.
I've lived a long life in the wilderness.
I can just imagine, like, at one point you found this nice looking mushroom, ate it, and then the next day you just woke up lying on your back covered in flowers.
I just druid craft all over myself by accident. I don't know how I got here, but I have a spiritual awakening.
I just can't wait to find out by like the end of the session. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, do you guys know that I can only cast wild shape for animals I've eaten before? After like whatever weird things you transform to, including the horse.
Oh, that. Oh,
It's
man.
like whatever ones I've seen. So anyway, I'm gonna turn into a pterodactyl. Those mushrooms did wonders.
We could talk about that. Alright. So do you guys head up to bed?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Alright.
And just for fun, what's the state of like the doors and windows and stuff? Like, are they broken, cracked, anything like that?
There are some cracked windows, and the door does seem like the doorknob has been, or the lock has been blown out, like someone broke through it. So there is some damage to the window, but that's all just like the outside of the tavern. That if you were to go upstairs, everything's fine upstairs.
Okay. Is there any like moss growing outside the building or inside?
Not at ground level. If you want to roll an perception real quick.
probably... Oh, perception actually might be pretty high. 20.
All right, so when you look outside of one of the broken windows, you see like some spots of moss growing on the roofs of some of the buildings around here. It's safe to say that there's probably some moss on top of the tavern as well.
Okay, it's out of reach.
Yeah.
Are we going to bed right after this?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna waste 2 wild shapes. One turning into a fly to get up there, grab some moss, throw it on the ground, turn into a fly, go back down, turn back, and then grab the moss and just start like growing it like in patches.
You could have turned into. Wait.
No, I am fully just burning these. I'm turning into a fly.
Quick question. I remember from my time playing as a druid. I should have caught this when
it's
you.
a CR up to a 4.
Yeah,
that
but
I've seen.
isn't there a rule about flying animals as well?
I'll do a lizard.
I believe there is.
Yeah.
I didn't. Not that I'm aware of, but you're probably right because I just might not be aware of it.
There's a certain because I remember I took advantage of that of getting that level to turn into a falcon when we in our last campaign, but I'll let you turn into a fly since I've
At
already...
level 8, I can turn into flying creatures.
Okay.
Just for terms of staying with the rules, I'll just turn into a lizard and like climb up.
Okay.
Turn back into Tortileeni, grab some moss, and as I'm falling down, I'll turn back into a cat, so I'll land on my feet. And then just kind of like put the moss near those areas just to keep the cold out.
As you guys are sitting in the tavern, you see this strange cat with this giant brown pattern on its back walk in with moss in its mouth.
Just like turn back in. Just start placing moss in places, ripping off pieces and growing it slowly.
What are you doing?
Oh, just to keep the draft out. You can just rip it out when you're repairing it.
Oh, thank you.
And I'll just kind of like put it near the lock, and it's not going to work on the lock. I'm just going to like, yeah, this is fixing it, and then just immediately go back to bed.
If you put it there with enough time with Druidcraft, it would the moss would kind of start sealing in and holding it together.
I'll just do it until right when it seals. So it's like if you press hard enough, it'll just snap free.
Okay, so a little more than right when it seals because like you don't want it to be blown open, but you still leave it enough so that it can be pulled open easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That way, keep out the weather.
Thank you. All right. And you guys head up to bed?
After
Yes.
cleaning
Up to
the
bed.
thing, yeah.
All right.
So I'll probably go to bed probably a few hours after you because I got to clean all the flesh.
Cool.
Okay. So, you guys head on up to bed, close the doors, and you get a full night's rest.
Heck
Okay.
Nice.
Next chance you get to level up.
Cool.
And none of us will do it in the next 3 weeks between sessions.
Please do. Please do.
You will know my pain, Jonathan.
Alright. So as you guys get your full night's rest, can I have Chase by himself right now?
You can use the bedroom if you want. Or go outside.
Well, I would like to have access to the microphone.
Or you're kicking us out.
Yeah.
What do you want to
Kicking
go?
Sean out of his own
This is
house.
my house. You're drinking my cider.
We can go to the bedroom. Sure.
Quickly, to the laboratory.
My lord. Don't actually call him that.
Yeah. As
You asshole.
As you rest, you suddenly have this dream. you're kind of you kind of feel like something's holding you. Your arms are close to your chest, and initially it kind of feels comforting, but then it starts getting tighter. Another arm reaches over and grasps you on your shoulder across your chest, and it starts getting tighter. Then another reaches over and grasps your neck, and it starts getting tighter, and you start feeling more and more arms, and it's like you hear this voice. Claim it.
Claim it. Claim what? His?
You suddenly see a flash of Dave, and you notice a red jeweled button on his tux.
Huh. Have I heard this voice before?
This is the voice that you remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Suddenly, you see another hand reach up in front of your face and latch on, and you wake up. You don't feel you kind of feel like the after, like if someone squeezed you really tight and then let go, you kind of feel that relief going on.
I hate it when that happens. I'm assuming this has happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to this extent, though. This is a little stronger.
All right. What time is it?
It is probably like 2 a.m.
All right. And where? I guess the body parts are just outside. Or
Tortileeni did drag them in. One moment. Josh?
Yeah?
What did you do with the bag?
What bag?
The bag of flesh.
So I made one and then eventually made 4 others.
No, the tux. I'm sorry, the tux.
I'm currently cleaning it. Like cleaning out all the blood, and then I'm just going to bring it with me.
So it's in your room?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
well, he's not wrong.
All right. So you know that Tortileeni took the tux with him.
All right. I guess I've just got to be stealthy.
Okay.
Or, then again, do I even have to do this tonight? Wait, before you go.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going to have easy access to this thing tomorrow
That is true.
while we're on the road. Nobody's even going to care if I'm just kind of digging around. So I think I'm going to hold off and wait till tomorrow. No reason to do anything now. No reason to arise any suspicion.
Okay. So you're going back to bed?
Going back to bed.
Cool. You're welcome back.
I had an epiphany while I was gone.
Oh, I just realized you guys are probably not going to want to be watching these episodes from now on.
Before I go to bed,
Yeah.
We are going to watch.
I'd like to make a much bigger bag and line my shell with it. Inside, not outside.
Okay.
So I can like
hell are
shove
you
stuff
people
into
doing?
it.
Turtle stuff.
So
I'm
are
making
you saying like you're making it like on a part
Like
inside
a
your?
camelback inside my shell.
Okay.
But like,
Because
so I
there-
can like bring my arm in and just kind of like stuff
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, because if you were like to just do it inside your entire shell, well, all of a sudden you'd be.
No, like a little pocket.
Okay.
Once it's clean and I decorate it, of course.
All right.
Let's fill it with
So
pocket sand.
Oh, I'm gonna have so much pocket sand.
yeah.
Endless pocket sand.
Are you using the bag you already made for that, or are you using other material?
I'm just gonna see how much I can make out of the leftover material now that it's cleaned and.
All right. So because like that, you're putting it inside of the shell right underneath your arm. There isn't that much space in there because like
I can go into it.
you can go into it,
Okay.
but the thing is the way turtle and tortoise bodies are designed, their bones kind of fit in, and they have skin that's grafted onto their shell. So you have like a 2-foot space underneath your arm.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space for one more of those flaps.
Yeah.
So-
I just wanted to make it look like I'm not carrying anything when I'm doing that, so I have the the bag of holding that I'm definitely gonna give away.
Okay.
I have a plan.
I believe you.
I don't, but we'll see where this is going.
So yeah, you clean up that as much as you can. It is still kind of weird because it's not processed leather, but you do your usual druidcraft stuff that you've already been doing, and fits in. It kind of feels like a nice leafy pillow.
It's like home. Swampy.
All right. And do you go to bed afterwards?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tie up the thing so it's nice and tight and then go to bed.
Cool. All right.
I've probably made a terrible decision. And I
Likely.
should stick with it.
I can't wait to watch the next episode.
The rest of you guys, you guys go to bed and wake up in the morning.
Feeling like I can't say that anymore. I was gonna say feeling like P Diddy, but that feels yeah, bad timing. I'm sorry, everyone.
What were you two talking about out here?
I think she actually re-released the soundtrack or the music.
The song?
for that. Yeah, and changed the lyrics to it.
I think I heard that too.
Makes sense. Anyway, you guys go to bed, wake up. You do smell something like bacon.
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 You head on down, and you see that the window or the flaps to the kitchen are now open. You can see a couple guys cooking in there. They look kind of tired. And you notice that the place is a little more cleaned up. There's still like a pile of trashed furniture in the corner there, but they've moved all the good furniture a bit away from that, and floor's been cleaned, and yeah, it looks much better. You can see a couple other tenants just sitting around. They seem to be a little exhausted as well because of what happened the previous day.
It's been a long night for all of us.
Yep. Taylor starts walking out with a couple of plates. It looks like they don't really seem to be serving much. It's like a few slices of bacon and a small amount of scrambled egg on the 2 plates she's carrying, but she sees the 3 of you walking down. Oh, hey! Thank you. Welcome. Find a seat. I'll be with you shortly. She hands the plates to a couple that's sitting at one of the tables, and the husband, or the man sitting over there, he waves his hand and nods in thank you. And Taylor comes on over to you guys. How may we serve you today? I'll let you know. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck to some small pancakes, 2 slices of bacon, and maybe...
Say no more. We got you covered. We're going to do an experiment.
Oh God.
So big.
What do you want for breakfast?
Waffles?
Waffles. Okay. There's 3 of us, right?
3 of
Okay.
you.
So is it 4 plus 2 per
Well,
level? Or?
So there's 3 of you. There's there's 3 of you. There's Taylor, her husband, her daughter, and a man helping them out in the kitchen. There's also 3 tenants.
Okay.
10 so far?
Okay. So this was. So it feeds 4, but 2 meals for each level. So if I put this in a spell. Oh, if I use a spell slot for this. Is that what? Oh, interesting. And I haven't done the level up thing yet, but because I'm level 3. So a level 3 spell slot plus 2 each one starts with 4. So level 3 is 10.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
As you cast this spell, all of a sudden, she's brought over 10 plates for you and laid them out. And all of a sudden, as you are pouring the gravy dish, this kind of golden yellowish light pours out from the gravy dish.
Okay.
As it lands on the plates, it kind of spreads out into a circle and then rises up.
Okay.
The waffles form, and then a square of butter appears, and syrup starts spreading out.
Nice.
And as you are, after you finish bringing it around, you have these delicious looking waffles with raspberries next to them, and it just looks so good.
Nice.
Fresh, wonderful, smells amazing.
Excellent.
All right, what do you do?
Dig in, everyone, except for Bill, I guess.
I'm just gonna watch.
I'm gonna take a big old bite.
You guys are very quick to trust this thing.
Yep.
Taylor, you take a big bite.
Mm-hmm.
It is great.
Yes.
It's amazing. And you
Yes.
don't need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes! This is amazing!
How do you feel emotionally?
Very proud of myself.
Taylor
Okay.
takes a plate, takes a bite. This is good. Have some, everyone. The 3 other tenants, they take a plate. Larry, Chuck, Diana, they all take plates. Everyone has taken a plate, and Tortileeni, do you take a plate?
Oh, yes. I
Tortileeni,
don't even hesitate.
Tortileeni takes a plate. Bill?
He's like, Bill, this stuff is great. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I mean, I feel like I need to go and kidnap a cow and bring it to the tail. No, this stuff is fine. It's good stuff.
Oh, I can locate one.
If you want, Chase, you can make an what's the word I'm looking for?
Investigation?
An insight check.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, insight is not my forte. But you know what? That means this is gonna be more fun for everyone else. Alright, so that's gonna be a 13 plus... that's wisdom? Oh, 14. That's a 14. I've actually put points in insight.
Seems like nothing's wrong with them.
Alright!
So do you finally take a plate?
I'll take plate.
It is really good.
Yeah.
This is a good idea. I'm sorry for questioning you.
No problem. All is forgiven. Have some more waffles!
Are you really spending another spell?
No.
Level 3? Okay. you said that. I'm like, hang on.
I just assumed that we hadn't eaten all the waffles yet.
Well, I mean, yeah. So you haven't eaten all of it yet, but everyone's already starting to gorge in on them. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah. As you guys are eating, there's a knock at the tavern door. Taylor gets up, walks over, and she pulls it open. Moss breaks off and falls to the floor. Oh, hello. Hey, are the demon hunters awake? Yeah, they're over at eating right now. All right, I would like to see them real quick.
Welcome. Have some waffles.
Hey,
Some candy.
hey, Captain Eridan wants to see you.
Oh, that sounds like some summons we should listen to.
I guess.
All right.
Should.
So you guys finish up, go with the guard.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Eridan standing in the middle of this like marketplace where they have cleared out the stuff, a bunch of stuff. There's still like some shops that are open, but most of them have been like trashed and have been moved aside. Hey, thank you for showing up.
Absolutely.
So, with all that's been going on, we are kind of in a tight spot right now, and I was kind of wondering if you guys would be interested in helping us out a bit before you go back to your home.
What do you need?
We could probably use some guards, maybe some of the livestock were able to escape, but they're currently roaming wild out in the field, so we could use some help rounding them up. If we are getting some of the townspeople to help out with that, but if you'd like to help, that would be appreciated.
I don't think they're expecting us back for a couple days. I think we have time.
And you're sure there's no more demons around?
There haven't been any reports.
I mean, it shouldn't be hard to round up some livestock. You just go out, ask them to go back inside.
I know, exactly.
It's easy.
I know. It's too easy. I didn't take this job because it was easy.
No, you took this job because you dreamed about teeth.
Yes.
If we round up all the livestock, would you be willing to part with one? Specifically a horse or a mule or some kind?
I mean,
To pull a carriage?
I'm sure that we have...
How about
Just to use, of
Yeah,
course.
how about this? Lend us a horse and a guard to bring us home.
Yes.
And then the horse and the guard can come back.
I think we can do that.
All right.
Fine.
Sounds good to me. Gentlemen?
Okay. All right. So yeah, we have some farmers out there. We're getting some townspeople together and some of the guards to try to head out in a moment. Expect to be back by 5. By then, we'll probably have the bonfire ready to be set lit. So,
I just have one more request.
yes.
Wherever they normally get their food, could you fill their food dishes? I'm just gonna run out and tell them their food's ready, and they'll just hopefully come back.
I think the you better ask the farmers about that first. But you'll be meeting up with them in a moment.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys want to split it up? We each take a third, and we just go tell the animals to head back.
About that.
I'm pulling your leg.
So this really is a simple task, especially if you're getting the doing this. The animals, they are really susceptible to the idea of food being back home and the fact that it is now safe.
So you know what I think makes sense to do, though? I think we have to split the party.
I was just planning on
Alright.
running around in a circle with speak with animals going, saying, "Food's ready."
Food's ready, the demons are gone. Food's ready, the demons are gone.
Hair yay.
So yeah, you have a pretty easy time getting the animals. Is speak with animals spell
It's a
slot?
first level thing, but it lasts 10 minutes, and I have enough that I think I can make it work.
So after about 3 hours of being out there, like you aren't using it all the time because there are times where you don't see any livestock. But every time you see livestock, you go over there and you're like, "Hey, come on! I don't know." Everyone's just shocked at how easy this is. Like, so some of the townspeople start going back home because they're like, "Well, I don't need to be here."
I'm just gonna mark off all my first level slots. I'm just imagining him using it 4 times.
That guarding thing.
Call it good.
Yeah, he seems like he's got the same.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I need
feel
to
a
chase
little
any more
useless.
horses around in a field.
So yeah, you find probably like maybe 80 cows and probably 20 sheep. Like
Food's ready. Go back home. The demons are gone. No worries. Just head on back. They're waiting for you.
yeah. During the last 3 hours, you find like another patch of like 5 pigs and get them back over. You get over to where the farms were and or one of the farms, I should say, cattle farm, and you see like 30 of the cows there, but you also see like a few cows lying dead. There's this smear of blood trailing towards the city, and you can see like sparsely some bodies of cows and demons going along towards the town. More so as closer to town because that's where the guards were encountering them. Like these people were hit pretty hard. And it just is a harrowing sight seeing all these bodies just trailing.
Man, what a massacre.
Right. What are you two doing?
Guarding?
Yeah,
Guarding.
guarding. In an attempt to meet one of Dave's other 6 friends.
So as you guys are walking around, you see some guards trying to clean up some damaged wagons and stuff. People helping each other out cleaning up the city. Do you guys help them out?
Yeah, I guess.
As you are walking towards them, you notice a shadow on the ground that kind of looks like a sharp point. You look over in its direction and you see a couple guards taking this like piece of roof from a guardhouse up there that looked like for some reason it was damaged, and they just toss it off the wall.
Okay.
Why was that damaged? I don't think they had
As that tooth, or as that roof piece falls off.
As that tooth used to.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's because it is supposed to be symbolic. You feel a gentle, warm.
Is the symbolism that the guards are
Bill.
going to destroy the town?
Bill, we need you to have a look at that wall.
You feel a gentle, warm, caring touch on your shoulder. You don't see anything there, but it feels like it's okay.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. I suppose I believe the comforting touch.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, town is cleaning up. Livestock are getting handled. Some people are repairing things around the town. And at around 5 o'clock, the captain, you start hearing the bells tolling over at the central block. So people start, the guards start calling people over, telling them, head to the center of town. Captain's got to inform people what's going on. Head to the center of town.
Ah, it's bonfire time.
Yep.
What
As
parts
you
of
get,
his body do we leave behind?
you carved up a good chunk of the stomach part,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the rest of him was still
So
there.
just like arms, legs.
Yeah.
At
Most
some
of the
point,
flesh.
if I can find,
Well, even then, that part is also still there.
Oh
It's
yeah, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
I want to get some like rope or vine, something that looks nice, and tie 2 of the bags I made together,
Okay.
about yay far apart.
Okay. As people are gathering in the center of town, the captain looks around. Everyone, truth be told, it's not pretty. Of our
That's what we found a few years ago.
Of our 800 cattle, only 180 have made it.
That's actually more than I expected.
Yeah, sorry. Out of how many cattle?
800.
I think we did good.
It was fair, but unfortunately for a town of 10,000, that isn't going to be much to help. It'll be enough to sustain us for a bit, but we're going to need to reach out for aid at the neighboring, at some of the other cities to try to get some supplies. Hopefully they will be kind enough to give us enough to help us get back on our feet. Unfortunately, we also have lost 10 of the grand families, including the Lord. Fortunately, his wife and son were out of town.
Terrible idea. What's that? Should we take over this town?
You know it.
Fortunately, his wife and son were out of town, so they'll be.
The entire chain of command has gone down.
Fortunately, they'll be able to take their rightful place. The wife will, the lady will most likely be rolling over us and raising her son to be heir to the throne once he gets of age.
I think we can keep protecting this town.
It honestly is.
Jonathan, how much of what we're saying can you hear?
He's not hearing.
I mean you. As Jonathan.
I'm hearing bits and pieces. You guys are talking about taking over the town, ruling it.
I have an idea. In terms of what you guys are saying, I can assist. I just. You just tell me what you want.
Oh,
And
this.
I will be there as support from
The
behind.
game
up to
is
10.
on.
My
Oh,
my
no.
excitement begins to return to me. My skin might turn like a slightly brighter shade of yellow.
Just so you know, I have 2 spell slots. And that's yeah.
Just one. Mm.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Yeah. What else we should probably do, just in case. You know what? Yeah, let's.
They're escaping the dungeon master. They're escaping the dungeon master.
Balcony!
I can't do both of the same.
Where did I put my phone?
forget, Jonathan, we're kicking you out of the podcast.
Plans.
No.
No,
So
the thing is, he's only going to hear our plans after he's edited the episode, which means it'll be after we finish this session.
yeah. So let's get the podcast here. What we're saying.
I do need to use the restroom real quick, so.
All right, cool.
So should we give a quick recap?
Yeah. All right. So we are the Cabal.
We just had an epiphany that essentially this town is going to be ours now.
I mean, if nobody tells the Lord's wife what's going on, then why would she come back? Mm-hmm. We promised them that we would tell them.
Mm-hmm. And we happen to have a magic gravy dish that can help keep the town fed while we deal with the food crisis.
And we also have a Demon Lord crisis in order to show that we need to consolidate our power. That we need to keep all of our strength together, and we need to have great warriors at our head who can continue to protect this town, as well as the rest of the nation.
And just happen to have a way to write words in the sky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We also have very nice spellcasters, and we have shown our strength and our ability by slaying this beast.
Mm-hmm.
The only people in the world who have supposedly that have slain a demon lord. We've just seen them.
I like our odds.
I do too.
So now the question. How do we convince everyone else that this is the right path? Obviously, there will be sheeple within the mass, but we can't assume they all will be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, it seems that this town
Could use an end.
wasn't exactly what I was... That was not exactly how I planned to abuse my power. I can't take too high of ground here, but maybe... Yeah, anyway, I was just going to say, so it seems that these ruling families have control over the town. Now that they're gone, then it passes down the line of succession just like a king, which is why from the original husband, now we have the wife and then her young child who will then one day rule. So as long as she's gone, then there's a power vacuum, and then we need something that the people of the town will respect. Because we're outsiders, and they're usually managed by people that have been in the town for a long time. So if we can figure out what that is, what they respect, we'll win them over. That's what we need to write in the sky.
Do they seem like a religious folk?
I mean, they did just go through a catastrophe and are clinging on to any hope they can to move forward.
They probably don't like demons at this point.
Yeah. Also, so we need to talk to the captain as well. We need to get the guards behind this before we make a big move.
That's
I
fair.
think it's doable.
And you and I were around the guards all day.
We were. They've gotten to know us pretty well.
And
Will and Phil.
the guards around us were petrified to move while we were taking action. Not just taking action, dealing with the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did any sort of useful damage to it.
It was mostly us.
Yeah, we're awesome.
We are awesome.
Yeah. I think we can do this. What do you
Guys, are we the baddies?
Not yet.
There's always room for improvement.
I mean, I guess we're doing this for a good cause, because we actually do need to collect. That shit was hard, and he's going to be the easiest one, apparently.
Okay, but as far as like actual decent goals, we have one, we need to help the town with this food crisis. We can use the gravy dish in the meantime with hopefully a powerful spellcaster to help keep people fed while we bolster its economy. Long game, we need to...
Oh, you know what else we have?
What?
We have a druid who can very quickly grow plants.
That's a good point.
So you can help with the farms.
Oh yeah, I could just help fix that issue, huh?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Huh.
Funny how that works.
Nice.
And
Why didn't anyone ask? Like, that seemed like something they should have just asked for. I already said I was a druid.
so you'll be helping in the city, you'll be helping the farms. What the fuck do I do?
What do you do? What is your background, Bill?
I'm from a small town. My parents were in administration. I'm sure that I picked up little bits and pieces from them. I guess I can kind of just keep stuff running. Just be the boring pencil pusher.
So,
Okay.
But also, I guess, I probably know the most about direct combat out of the three of us, so I could work closely with the guards.
You still need me to be out?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that good?
I could also arguably take on a commander-in-chief temporarily.
I would like a supporting role. I don't want to be up front.
Well, honestly, you're probably the smartest of us. So, that's perfect.
So sad.
Listen, -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. We're not doing great.
I have 10 on both, I think. Wait, actually.
That is better than us.
What is my intelligence?
Yeah, I have an 8 of intelligence.
I have a 10 in intelligence and a 9 in wisdom.
Okay, so I have,
Then again,
I have an 18
in wisdom.
I have an 18 in wisdom and a 14 in charisma.
Listen, I put everything to strength and charisma,
Oh yeah,
so
who has the highest charisma?
I have 16.
I have 15.
You got to be the face.
Wait, what's your charisma?
I think it was
He's a turtle.
14.
So really high. Oh.
Yeah, no, like my
Wow,
strength, dexterity, and intelligence
We
are
are
all 10.
surprisingly well built for this. We are charismatic enough to pull it off, and just stupid enough to give it a shot.
Powerful enough to get away with it.
Oh, Jonathan knows not. Well, he knows now what he has done.
Yeah. Okay, so we just need to figure out what we're going to write up in the sky.
10 words, and I can, if you just want to use the spell again a second time, do a different 10 words. But it'll only last 1 action plus 10 minutes.
Okay.
Gather your forces. The demon lords are coming. We need to scare them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is
I
just
mean, you
like
have 2
Star
more
Wars
words after
Episode
that.
3. We need them to
Yep.
give us emergency powers.
Follow us?
No,
we
no.
want this to sound like it's coming down from on high.
Exactly. So
Let your strongest champions lead. And be wary. No, we don't want them to be wary. That's the opposite of what we want them to be.
yes.
And give up hope? Or give up hope?
Okay, I like that. I like that.
So let your strongest champions lead or give up hope. Bitch.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay,
Let's cut that part out,
let's,
right?
let's write this down. Let's write this down.
I hope he cuts it.
Just don't roll in that one, man.
Oh no! See, I'll cast the spell. Someone else has to speak it. Whoever has the
Charisma. So I
Yeah.
guess that's me.
That'll be you.
yeah.
I have numerous support spells. I think I
Right.
can use. Yeah. So if I cast guidance.
No, that's a plus 1d4 on the next check
Yep.
within the next minute. So that's good. I don't believe is that concentration. Because if not, you can cast guidance and then cast another spell.
1 second.
But if it is, you can cast another spell as long as it's not concentration.
No, it is concentration.
Okay, you can still cast another spell, but just no concentration spells.
Okay. Then the other one I would have
The
is
Skywrite is concentration, by the way.
Okay.
What do you think of these?
That's not gonna work.
So I only have 10 words.
You say you have 2 casts, right?
Yes, but not simultaneously.
I don't think they need to be simultaneous.
I was just picturing people reading the first one and then freaking out and then looking up later, oh, the message is new.
So what would be good is we had some. I'll let you read this too. If we had some way of like controlling sunlight.
Let me see something.
Hey, Jonathan. Quick question: how many nobles are left?
In this city, there aren't really any nobles outside of the wife and son.
So just some rich people that are not necessarily nobility.
Correct.
Okay. Did you guys hear that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have. That means I guess we need to get the rich people on our side, which shouldn't be too hard.
No. And then, okay, so our attitude when this happens, when that comes up, we should just start telling them what we just realized ourselves. Like, wait, maybe we don't have to leave yet. We have these such and such resources. You can build whole orchards. You can grow the crops back. We can generate food every day
slow,
with
by
magic.
the way.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
We need an excuse to stay around.
Exactly. In the meantime,
But we have you for the future, and we have you for the immediate. So that we can show them now what we can do, and then we can help them rebuild into even greater than before.
mm-hmm.
Do you think we need both of those sentences or just the first one?
I think literally what we first came up with, those first 9 words. I think that's good enough.
Okay.
So,
The demon lords are coming, gather your strength. That one? Or
May your strongest champions lead. May your strongest champions lead.
would the
The
strongest...
demon lords are coming. Oh yeah, so that's 10 words. The demon lords are coming. Let your strongest champions lead.
So, what if... And I have to cast this at 2nd level if I was going to do this. But I cast this on you and you, like, leap into it. Or whoever's going to do the spell.
Into-
Or, like, the talking. So, like, run to a stage and jump onto it 30 feet. Like, I think it's distance-wise.
I think that... Oh, you know what? This is made out of smoke. What we do is after the fire starts, we make it seem like the gods are creating this from the smoke of the demon lord's corpse.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully this goes better than all of our scheming last section.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you guys want to give it a shot?
So I
Yeah.
have to say it out loud when you cast the spell.
I'll cast a spell, and whatever words you say, the 10 words, I will put in the sky.
Okay.
And we'll just, when you say it, you'll be like, look! Or
Up in
however-
the sky! It's a bird. It's a
Oh,
plane.
gosh.
It's a message from the gods.
Alright.
Shall we bring him in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jonathan! Return
This
to
can
us!
only go well.
Uh-huh. Watch this. He's just gonna
We're gonna fail our first check.
he's just gonna railroad us into the next campaign, or like the next part of the campaign, like the next game. Oh, I thought that was Jonathan.
I wonder if you fall asleep.
I knocked at his door.
Well, your scheming is done.
I think that we are in a good place.
No, our scheming has only just begun.
I
You
feel
might
like
also have to believe something I accidentally cussed.
Okay, I feel like my campaign is starting to get derailed already.
Oh, don't worry. We are doing this with the goal of gathering an army to fight the demon lords.
Ah,
So we are not necessarily going against the point of the campaign.
okay. Okay.
Because obviously demon lords are still important, and that actually kind of terrifies us.
Yeah. Okay.
And whatever we say, just know, I'm supporting what he's gonna say. In a way.
The greater good?
So the captain looks to the crowd. As of today, we will be in survival mode. Try to ration your resources. Help your neighbors. Make sure that no one is stealing from each other. If any fights break out, the guards will handle it. He turns around and reaches out. One of the guards hands him a flame torch. He looks at the giant body that is lying there. They've been laying wood on it as much as they could. And he tosses the torch into the mess of wood. And you start seeing it slowly catch fire.
Should I?
No.
Okay. The bottom thing.
At,
That feels too dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
as the fire is slowly building up, you notice a bunch of little lights flickering on surrounding the entire block as
Kind of lights, like mage lights, or
little firelights. If you look, you'll notice that some more guards have lit the tips of their arrows, pull back their bows, and let loose, and from all around, flame arrows just shoot over the crowd and then into the body, and more flames start lighting around.
when are the flames at their zenith? It's time. When are the flames? When their flames are at their zenith. Josh?
I'd like to use my skywrite spell to write 10 words in the sky.
Those 10 words are, the demon lords are coming. Let your strongest champions lead. And then I yell dramatically, look! Up in the sky!
A message from the gods!
People are... roll!
Right up.
No, hold on. I'm going to cast guidance on that one, on Vil, which gives him an extra D4 for checks.
Roll a deception.
Oh, good news. I have a 16 charisma.
Don't forget to add your D4.
And a +5
There's some
deception,
dice
as
in
it
there.
turns out.
Oh, what a coincidence. Whoever has this occurred.
Here's a D4.
D4? Yeah. Perfect, thank you. I'm going to do outside for this one. 6, 8. It's only 13. That kind of sucks.
So, the captain and a few of the guards are not... They're kind of looking up and like, what the... But there are a lot of...
We can deal with the captain later.
I've got charm person.
There are... Well, charm person only lasts for a moment, and when it wears off, they know that you charmed them.
Yeah, but you can have them give them your weapon.
We're not going to try and kill anyone. We're not
Okay,
that
yeah.
bad.
But you're
Yeah.
saying you're bad.
I am unsure if this is the correct path or not, but it sounds like a lot of fun as a player.
It sounds interesting, and I'm definitely going to have to think about how the story will go on from here.
I still
Because I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what
Neither
you
do
guys
I.
have planned.
Oh, by the way, that stays up for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And 1 action.
So people start talking. You start hearing, who's going to be our champions? What are they talking about?
Well, yeah, I say a little bit louder than I usually would. You know, we're the one who killed this asshole.
Yeah, the guards were just kind of like scared in the back, weren't they?
Well, not all of them. Some of them were actually quite helpful. The captain.
Oh, yes, of course.
Captain, you were a lot of help to us.
They did the best they could under terrible circumstances. If only they had more power behind them.
It was quite vicious. Not many could go against him.
The captain looks between you. All of a sudden, you hear a villager. Wait, it's them. They're the ones that killed it.
What?
Wait.
No, we have to leave soon. We couldn't possibly.
I guess I could stay. I can
Please.
help the crops.
You have to stay and protect
yeah,
us.
you can help.
Yeah,
you can help grow the
I
crop.
could help
That's
you
right,
grow
you're
your
a
crops
druid.
while we're here. We could stay a little
Yes.
bit.
The
Wouldn't take
guard-
too
the
long.
guard-
Admittedly, if
The captain steps forward. Hey, calm down.
yep, of course.
As I told you before, we are a people in need. If you are willing to stay and help us, we would be very grateful.
Well, I wasn't doing much better before this. I don't know about you guys.
I have nowhere else to be.
I suppose I could take some time and help out.
We can send a messenger back to the guild. I'll let them know that we have a lot of work left here to do. But contact us if they need us.
We were gonna have to send a messenger to get the lady and her son anyway. So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I think this works out then.
You leave us no choice.
We'll stay and we'll do what we can to build
Yeah,
the city
you guys
back up.
had me sit out of this for like 30 minutes.
But wasn't it a glorious 30 minutes?
I have no idea.
You'll find out.
All right.
Oh, it shouldn't. By the way, just because we're here, it shouldn't take too long. We'll fix your food issue. By the way, while we're here, hope you don't mind.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Of course. Again, any help is needed.
Oh yeah, by the way, you remember that gravy boat from that the Demon Lord had?
Yes,
Yeah,
the gravy boat.
the Lord's banquet bowl.
Yeah, he has it now.
When it's not fueled by the demons, but it's fueled by our own magic energy, it can give us food every day.
Regular food that will not compel us to do terrible things.
Like waffles.
I can also just grow us some food.
That offer is very much appreciated. I think that we should discuss this.
Oh, that's
most
fair.
certainly.
That's fair. Yeah, we should go somewhere a little quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
People are cheering. They're rooting for you guys. And the captain, as the bonfire is going, the guard starts taking you to up towards the where the mansions are, up to the wealthy district, and the crowd starts dispersing, going back to taking care of things.
All right.
When you get to a gate, the captain looks to you. Okay. As much as I appreciate the offer about the gravy dish, it is limited in use, correct?
Depends. What kind of mages do you have here?
Unfortunately, our only mages passed away. All three of them were in that room.
Are we
That's
the only
unfortunate.
ones who can cast magic in this city?
Oh gosh.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay, so yes, in that case, yes, it is limited. Short-term plan. We're going to use that as best as we can. I know, we'll make non-perishable foods.
We'll use a single loaf of bread to feed 1,000
It
people.
disappears at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, at sunrise.
Oh, it's sunrise?
Beginning of the next day, yeah.
Yeah.
So each day, we'll use it for what limited capacity it has. A small group of people. And each day, we can maybe get a different family in.
Do you think you could probably do like things that aren't necessarily full meals, but like
Finger food,
individual
yes. Appetizers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something
stretch
that in quantity could be considered a meal, but can be spread out as snacks for people.
We'll
I like your thinking.
figure something out, yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't want like the idea of this magical dish being able to serve everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. We need to temper their expectations.
Yeah. So short term, we'll have that. Long term, our druid is going to bring the crops back.
Very slowly.
When you use the dish, do not do it in front of people, as few people as possible, because we do not want word of this.
Maybe we should... Yeah, okay. Sounds like we might need more permanent accommodations, and then maybe we can pretend that we're opening up a kitchen or something.
We can work something out.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm sure that, maybe one of the manors could make accommodations. You guys are the heroes of this city, so I'm sure that the people would be okay giving you one of the Lord's houses.
All right.
We will happily take you up on that offer.
Yeah, not the Lord's house. That still belongs to his wife and son.
Of course. Maybe since we have a couple of mages with us, there was one lord who was like a very noted mage with a lot of magic.
Yes,
stuff.
the immediate neighbor. Yes.
Yeah, maybe that one. Would that be okay? I mean, obviously, talk to whoever is interested.
We'll have to go over it and see how that would work.
That's fair.
Maybe that could work.
All right. Well, either way, I think I speak for all of us when I say we really appreciate this. Obviously, you know the people here a lot better than we do, so we're going to be very reliant on you to make sure that we do what's best for this city.
Of course.
So I appreciate your help.
Yeah. Thank you for helping us.
We're just trying to do our part.
It's a team effort.
Yes. Thank you. All right.
God,
I'm
we're
gonna
assholes.
now that these characters became much more lore relevant than I was expecting, I'm gonna have to figure out how to level him up.
Oh, I am loving this.
All right. And I think that'll be the end of the session.
Excellent.
That seems like a great
That's a great
place to
stopping
stop.
point.
Oh boy, I've got to figure out plans for the housing. I've got to figure out plans for the people, for some
I think we
local
actually-
jobs to do.
I think we actually beat my campaign and how quickly we took over a city.
Yeah.
Because you guys only did that in, what, 3 sessions, maybe?
This was the third session.
Oh, fuck, you're right. So, I guess we're tied then. This is just a regular thing with us.